You guys are looking at the brand new Extra 330 by E-Flite. We're gonna slap in a 4S 3200 milliamp battery. This will be the channel's maiden. And I'll be honest, we're a couple days late on this because I've already flown it. We had some post-editing issues. Now, I say we're a couple days late for this airplane for our channel because it's actually a couple weeks or so late for the release of this. Now, we're gonna do everything we can in this video just to stay focused on the airplane, talk about the cool features that it offers. I actually have about 4 flights under my belt off camera and on camera. So, you know, I've got a couple of those maiden flight butterflies out of the way. But I wanna encourage you guys, if you are curious why this hasn't been on the channel on the release date with everybody else, just reach out to Horizon and ask them for yourself. Why wasn't this on the TheRcSaylors? We've reached out without answers. We're not exactly sure. Of course, we want it to be, and I know that there are hundreds of you guys that have reached out with PMs in our DMs asking us why this hasn't been on the channel. So anyway, not getting hung up on that. Just want to let you guys know why this is the first thing out of potentially hundreds over the last years that hasn't been day one release on our channel. It's okay with us, just giving you the honest answer. We don't know. Let's fly. Check out the throws on this, guys. That is really cool, all that movement. Pretty strong tail wheel too, which I like. There have been some improvements on this versus the old Extra 300. This is 1.3 meters, Metal Gear servos, wooden prop, 4S battery. I love the paint scheme. I think we've seen this on other companies' planes before, but it's really nice to see it on an E-Flite. All electric, all the electronics are Spectrum, so we have smart technology and stuff. That's really nice for the telemetry. And if you like honest videos with Christian values, then please leave this video a thumbs up. Let's go. Yeah. So this thing is a very cool airplane. Like I said, I've got 2 packs off camera and 1 on camera with this. It's a very clean flyer. Very clean flyer. And I mean, I'm not a great 3D stunt pilot, but I don't think that matters. You know, this is an airplane that you can step up to and do some really cool stuff with. So I'm just gonna fly it and have some fun. I'll answer you guys' questions in the comments. If it's in regards to why we didn't have this on day one release, I won't be able to answer that because I don't know. Okay, but I'll do my best to answer questions about the airplane. And I would encourage you guys to go to Horizon, either their Facebook or their social media, or send them an email, customer service, I don't know, ask them. Ask them why the TheRcSaylors didn't get it. But like 10 other channels did. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. And you know, we've always said a lot of times, there's usually a reason. If there's consistency and then that consistency stops, there's a reason for it. I thought maybe it was because I didn't know how to fly good enough, but sorry that went over us.
Apparently, I love how you said that and did that.
I'm holding a knife edge, so it's still pretty clean. Yeah, we'll try to get it into a flat spin. Oh, no, I went the wrong way on that. We'll just let that spiral down. Okay, try that again. So this plane does have safe, which is really nice. Makes it very beginner friendly. You can just fly it. Oh, I'm doing it not the wrong direction. One more time.
Silence, Nathan, think.
There we go. There we go. Oh, it fell out of it because I put too much aileron in. Okay, we'll try that again later. I was able to do it off camera, of course. We'll just snap it like we're gonna break the thing in half here. Okay, full throttle. Into a snap. 0 throttle snap, and then we'll come around this way. There we go. Now, the wind has died down, so maybe we can do some hairier stuff. We'll just let it get into it. We'll get a feel for it. I need a little more up elevator to pull off a really nice Harrier, I think. This one just doesn't have a ton of elevator authority, just not a ton. It's good, but I think for Harriers, maybe it needs a little bit more. I don't know. Something feels like, that's full elevator right there. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it feels like I need a little more up. Maybe it's just the size of my battery. Okay, but if not a Harrier, we can do this. Rudder into that. That was nice. Let me try a hover here. There we go. Best to hold it. There. Get out of it like
wow. I got a little scared for you for a sec.
She's just fun to fly. So one of my favorite things to do is get into a knife edge and then do kind of a snap and then try to recover holding a knife edge. Can we do it? Yeah, that was cool, right? Love that maneuver. Had to come out of it at an angle, but it still worked. That's my least favorite way to do a knife edge, but I did it. Okay, what else can we do on this, Abby? Flying inverted pretty well. You know, it flies upside down just as good as it flies right side up, if not better. I love that checkered pattern on the bottom of the plane. They did nail the collars and nailed it. It's very bright and easy to see. You know, I mean, I know they just basically copied a full-scale plane that exists, but it's perfect. And when you have a 3D plane, I think this one looks better than their old yellow Extra 300. I like the old Extra 300, but I like this one more. I don't know if it's the size or the power difference. I'm not exactly sure. Could just be the electronics, could just be the way it looks. But I think they made a few electronic adjustments too, just in the way it flies, which is really very noticeable. I mean, it's a very clean flyer. It's something that you should probably try to get your hands on. We'll get safe on a switch for you and you can just go nuts with it.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you. Well, this was fun too. I don't know what I'm doing, but I did this the other day and I would just do a roll and then keep the turn going. It's fun. Right. You can hear those servos too. Listen to this. I'll bring it in quiet and I'll snap them a little bit. Hear them? Uh-oh. Ah!
I had a feeling you would do something dumb like that.
We'll just see how long we can push this battery too. So there's our 5-minute timer just about. Orientation on this is awesome. Like, you definitely know where up is. When you see those checkered pattern on the bottom of the wing, you know that's the bottom of the plane. Full throttle. Knife edge. Let's try to eat it up now. 3,200 milliamp, remember, so the flight time on this is just awesome. There's zero throttle. I mean, the stall tendencies on this are great too. Look at that. Zero throttle. Throttle up, just punch right out of that. So nice. It definitely can hold that knife edge. It's probably one of the cleanest knife edging planes I've ever flown. It's very sweet. It's got the power. Got a little wind coming in now. Even on a spent battery, we can hover it at about 3/4 throttle on a 4S. Yeah. You know, the wind does not affect this too badly, like you might think it would. Even in the hover, I've been hovering it in some wind. It's just got enough power to punch out of it, which is really what you want in a 3D airplane. It's fun, and you know, a lot of times I talk a little bit more in the videos. I'm just enjoying the actual flight of this. I think that says a lot about the airplane.
Whoa.
Yeah. I just feel like I have really good control over it. And I love, like I said, the collars. Those bright orange wingtips are super nice. It's really awesome airplane. They nailed it. There's my telemetry for the low battery, so we'll get ready to land.
Wind picked up just for your landing.
Perfect wind, thanks. Oh, no. I stalled it, but you know what? That was a pretty good save. I feel like I should try to redeem that a little bit.
Wow, I can't believe you just did that. It was such a good flight until that moment. You gotta give the people a landing though. There it goes. Redemption! Hopefully.
Horrible cross breeze, isn't it? There, okay. Just an ugly landing. It was really about to crash almost. Alright, the wind is to our backs, so we'll just bring it in like this. A little more tame. There, yeah. Alright, we set her down kind of hard, but better than in the grass. It's fun to fly, honestly. I mean, even if you're not doing anything on it, just look at it. It just looks like a Formula One, you know, just a really cool showstopper. I mean, they nailed the looks. It's bright.
I could do without the website.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
No offense, Jim Bork.
I know, I'd like to blue that out too. And I'm sure he deserves all the credit, you know, but yeah, it is.
I hate the placement.
It's ugly. It's ugly.
But that being said, I mean, if it was our plane, it would probably be plastered with the TheRcSaylors all over it. I get it.
TheRcSaylors.com, TheRcSaylors.com. There's no room for stars. TheRcSaylors. Yeah. Put my face on this side, your face on this side.
Exactly.
I get it. No offense. I mean, I'm sure he's just an awesome pilot and everything, and I know this is just, that's good advertising for himself, so it's good. We love it. That flew really well. There's no reason not to love this. I love all the advanced electronics in here. You know, you have to consider the fact that other planes like this do exist. So does the look of this plane earn that extra 75, 80 bucks? Does the ease of use, right? The bind and fly factor here, because I think most people are going to buy this as a bind and fly. Some people will buy it as a plug and play, but the bind and fly factor is why we like Spectrum, isn't it? I mean, that is why we like Spectrum, because of the push the button, you're bound, and you can expect good results. You have other planes from, let's say, like Motion, right? It's a bit of a gamble. I'm not saying all Motion planes are a gamble, but the ones that we've had have been a gamble, and that's just the honest truth, like it or not. Hobby King doing a bit of a comeback, but also a bit of a gamble. I really want to get their paraglider, but you know, other things kind of hit and miss. I like these magnets are very strong, and that gives you access to your receiver. Very, very cool. This plane will be linked in the description box below. Everything that I'm flying on, my entire setup, the radio, battery, my charger, all of that, just to help you guys get in the air faster. It'll all be linked in the description box below so you can repeat what I was flying on. This thing's awesome. That was flight number 5 or 6, I think, for me. Not a true maiden, but that's because we had some post-editing issues, and there you go. Kind of an interesting release, but an awesome one too. And no matter what, guys, no matter what, I don't want anyone to ever take anything the wrong way, so I like to clarify. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. I don't care at the end of the day if we get this 5 days before it releases and we have time to film something. I don't care if it comes a month after. I'm grateful that we got this to show you guys on the channel. I'm grateful to God for all of that. Everything in my life, all the good, the bad, just being here, taking that breath of air today, being able to share this experience with you guys, I am so grateful. But I know that a lot of you guys, as a matter of fact, thousands of you have been curious why this didn't make it to the channel when new things usually do. I do everything I can to bring awesome stuff, like we've got this really cool little $100 EDF coming to the channel. That's new release. I'm so excited that we were able to bring that to you. I would have loved to have been able to bring this to you on day 1 too, but lack of communication leaves me without answers. Therefore, I cannot tell you why it was not on the channel. So I would encourage you to reach out and ask. And I only say that because so many people have been so curious. I simply do not know. Again, it's linked in the description box below. Using that link does help to support our channel and our family at no extra cost to you. A little less money in the pocket of the corporation, a little money to an American family, just trying to bring honest Christian content to you guys. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. I want to say a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters, because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do it without your insanely awesome support. And if you love this airplane, we'll have another hand-picked video popping up right about now just for you. Thanks for watching. See you there.
Bye.